65 years in one little house. More than a memory, more than saying I do. Kiss you good nights and I love yous. Me and you, baby, we'll walk in the footsteps, build our own family, one day at a time. 10 little toes, a painted pink room. Our beautiful baby looks just like you, and we'll build this love from the ground up. Now till forever, it's all of me, all of you. Just take my hand, and I'll be the man your dad hoped that I'd be, and we'll build this love from the ground up, for worse or for better, and I will be all you need. Beside you I'll stand, through the good and the bad. We'll give
Everybody make some noise!
And we'll build this love from the ground up. This life will go by.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite all the other couples on the dance floor to join our bride and groom in this moment.
You by my side, the clouds are gonna roll, the earth's gonna shake, but I'll be a shelter through the wind and the rain, and we'll build this love from the ground up. Now till forever, it's all of me, all of you. Just take my hand, and I'll be the man your dad hoped that I'd be, and we'll build this love from the ground up, for worse or for better, and I will be all you need. Beside you I'll stand, through the good and the bad. We'll give all that we have, and we'll build this love from the ground up. Someday we'll wake up with thousands of pictures of 65 years in this little house. I won't trade for nothing the life that we built. I'll kiss you goodnight and say I love you still, and we'll build this love from the ground up, for worse or for better, and I will be all you need. Beside you I'll stand, through the good and the bad. We'll give all that we have, and we'll build this love from the ground up. From the ground up.
Молодцы, ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a round of applause. And if all our guests can once again, please.
Дорогие мои, я очень рад вас всех видеть сегодня. У нас такое событие прекрасное. Образуется новая семья. Мой сын Ари выбрал себе спутницу жизни, Мишель. И я очень надеюсь, очень желаю вам быть всегда одним целым. Всегда иметь взаимопонимание, что ваш путь был всегда усеян розами. И, конечно, мы, как родители, ждем пополнения.
Дорогие наши Мишелочка и Ариша, поздравляем вас с таким большим, красивым днем вашей жизни, начало большого-большого пути, чтобы вы всегда смотрели в одну сторону и друг на друга, чтобы вас окружали только друзья и семья, которая вас любит. Помните, что вы не одни, мы всегда рядом. И с той стороны, и с этой стороны. И слава Богу, что вы такие все social, и у вас очень хорошие, прекрасные друзья. Это очень важно, очень важно. Я хочу вам пожелать, жизнь, она не простерта розами, только бывает разное в жизни. Вот чтобы, какие бы штормы ни были на вашем пути, чтобы вам не захотелось заканчивать это путешествие. Вот это я вам желаю. Чтобы вы всегда любили, были терпеливы друг к другу. Мы вас любим. Горько!
Hi, everyone. Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Becky, and I've had the absolute honor of being Michelle's best friend since middle school. Michelle and I bonded instantly over the very specific experience of being raised by Eastern European parents. Anybody can relate? Yeah. So that basically meant that we understood that love sometimes sounds like yelling, and no matter how full you are, there's always room for more food. From there, our friendship grew through the most important things in life, like Disney Channel, High School Musical, Hannah Montana, and of course, our shared and unwavering love for Justin Bieber and the Jonas Brothers. Michelle and I went to many Jonas Brothers concerts together growing up. But this year, because of our long distance friendship, I had to pass that baton on to Ari, who attended with her instead. And honestly, Ari, I just want to say thank you for stepping in and fulfilling that very important best friend duty. It means a lot knowing she's in good hands and that someone else now has to deal with her singing every word wrong and the post-concert voice loss. Michelle and I danced together in high school, and that's when we really became close. She was almost always in the back right corner of our formations, and I was in the back left. Which makes sense because even then we were doing things side by side and always out of sync. And as only children, we really didn't know how to have sisters growing up. So we became that for each other. And if you've ever had a sister, you know that means that we love each other deeply, and we also argue about very important things. Like when we went to nationals at Disney World, and after a very long, hot day visiting 3 of the parks, we fought over who was going to shower first in our hotel room. But no matter how much we bickered, Michelle has always been the person I could count on. She's the one who shows up, who listens, and who cares without hesitation. Having her in my life has meant more to me than I can really put into words. Growing up like sisters, we used to argue because we would copy each other all the time. And apparently, not much has changed. We still somehow always end up buying the same outfits without even knowing it. But I think the best example of this is after college, we both ended up becoming teachers. Michelle with the little ones and me with 5th grade. And while I like to joke that here she goes copying me again, the truth is that teaching is such a perfect reflection of who Michelle truly is. It takes patience, kindness, compassion, and a whole lot of love. And those are all the things she gives so freely to everyone around her every single day. And that's why it makes sense that she's found someone like Ari. Michelle and Ari met years ago through mutual friends, but one of them was always unavailable at the time. So while meeting may have been fate, the fact that they found their way back to each other when the timing was finally right, that's destiny. Ari, thank you so much for loving my best friend. And Michelle, thank you for being the sister that I never had, even if you still copy all my outfits. And to celebrate the love and support that surrounds the two of you today, the bridal party put together a little scrapbook filled with letters and pictures for you both. Something that you can look back on all these years, that you can look back on all the years to come as a reminder of those people who are cheering you on in your next chapter. So, Ari and Michelle, I will give you your book in just a second. But please, can we all raise a glass to a lifetime of love, laughter, perfect timing, and never having to fight over who showers first again. Cheers to Michelle and Ari.
Будет немножко больше, чем 3 минуты. 3 минуты будет короче. Мои дорогие дети, Мишель и Ари, сегодня я стою с переполненным сердцем. Для каждой мамы наступает день, когда она одновременно счастлива и немного грустит. Счастлива, потому что видит любовь. Грустит, потому что понимаю, детство осталось позади, а впереди у моего ребенка своя взрослая жизнь. Доченька моя, с самого первого дня я мечтала, чтобы ты была любима, услышана и защищена. Я хотела, чтобы рядом с тобой был человек, который будет держать тебя за руку не только в радости, но и в трудные минуты. И сегодня, глядя на вас, я понимаю, моя мечта сбылась. Дорогой Ари, сегодня я хочу сказать тебе спасибо. Спасибо за твою заботу, терпение и за свет, который появляется в глазах моей дочери рядом с тобой. В этот день я не отдаю дочь, я приобретаю сына. И это для меня большое счастье. Сегодня в этот день я уверена, несмотря ни на что, на этом празднике обязательно были бы бабушка и дедушка Мишель, которые они так любили и вложили кусочки своего сердца. Я уверена, они смотрят с небес и дают тебе свое благословение. Дети мои, семейная жизнь – это не только красивые дни и улыбки. Это умение прощать, слышать друг друга, иногда молчать, уступать. Это выбор каждый день снова выбирать друг друга. Пусть в вашем доме всегда будет место разговору, теплу и объятиям. Берегите свою любовь. Не позволяйте мелочам разрушать то большее настоящее, что у вас есть. Пусть ваше сердце всегда находит дорогу друг к другу, даже если эта жизнь будет проверять вас на прочность. Я желаю вам долгих лет вместе, здоровья, мира в душе и дома, куда всегда хочется возвращаться. Будьте счастливы, мои родные. Я вас очень люблю. Мое сердце навсегда с вами.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yuri, and today it was my honor of being Ari's best man. Ari and I first met in high school when we were about 14 years old, nearly 2 decades ago. When we first met in yeshiva, we did not kick it off right away. We got into nothing but nonsense in high school, and we got into fights. We literally done everything between fights and get referred to psychologists for being friendly with our 10th grade science teachers. From there, our friendship grew through the kind of chaos, stupidity, and laughter that really defines lifelong friendships. We used to go to supposedly read Parshas on Thursday at Mishmar, but in reality, that was an excuse for us to hang out in my place, play video games, and then look forward to stuffing our faces at Substation or Kosher Delight. Over the years, Ari and I had more adventures that I could probably fit into one speech. Whether it was flying in helicopters in DR, being lost in Manhattan on Halloween with Mark, permanently borrowing Schwarzer glasses, and it was a wild good time, everything in between. There were times when we would walk in Coney Island during random storms, or even being crazy chefs making obnoxious sandwiches at 2 a.m. at my grandma's house. We were always been through some times, some good times, some tough times, and Ari's been there for me through it all. Ari's been there for me when my grandma passed away. When my father passed away, he's been with me through some crazy violent relationships. He's been with me through the darkest of times, times which I won't mention, but if not for him, I would not have been here as the best man. He carries people in a way that only he can. As if our history could not get any stronger, fate decided to raise the stakes even more. My birthday is on August 28th, and in 2024, after a busy work day, I was at home having a small celebration during the work week. I messaged Ari earlier in the day with no response. In the evening, my phone went off, and I saw it was Ari, but it wasn't Ari. It was Simeon. He was using Ari's phone to tell me that Ari was in a really bad car accident, and we are waiting to hear back from the doctors. Forever thankful that Ari is here, alive, beside the love of his life, and beginning the next chapter together. And that brings me to Michelle. I remember when I messaged Ari one day, as usual, and I asked him how he's doing, and he said he is going on a date with somebody. Obviously, I got curious, and I asked for pictures, and he sent me a picture of you guys by somebody's pool, which I still don't know whose pool it belongs to. Probably. When I saw that picture, I saw how genuinely happy Ari looked for the first time in a very, very long time. Fast forward to when he already moved to Arizona. Ari and Michelle came to visit for his dad's birthday. And, well, it was a great time. And my son was still a newborn at the time. And even though he did not go to most people, he always went to Ari. And, of course, he went to Michelle, dancing on both of their laps. I did what Ari tends to do. I silently watched how he looked at Michelle. And it was just something you either experience it or you don't. There are some things in life you do not need explanation because they are written all over a person's face. The way Ari softened up was in a way only when one knows they found the right one. I told him right away that the two of them were right for each other, and time has only proven it more. Even from the opposite side of the country, my kids love them. They hug and kiss them through video chat. They say a lot. Children know who they love. They know who feels safe, and they know who feels real. Michelle, thank you for loving Ari the way that you do, for taking care of him the way, for keeping him grounded and in check because only God knows you can. Thank you for being the kind of woman who brings out the best in him and for walking beside him into this new chapter of life. Ari, bro, after 19 years of friendship and all that we've been through, there's nobody more deserving of happiness than you. Many blessings to the new and happy couple. And now let us welcome the Suleymanovs to what is now the truly new beginning. Yeah!